Travis Barker. We're going to cover Travis Barker's Architectural Digest. Inside Travis Barker's tranquil family home. Open door. Travis has lost his fucking mind. The guy's a great drummer. Like, he's a great drummer. Like, he's no Zach Hill. he's no Ian. No, I almost said Ian Williams. He's no Damon Chi, but he's a great drummer. But he's a fucking lost boy, man. He's lost his mind. He's married to a Kardashian right now. And when you get into that Illuminati lifestyle, you start to, I don't know, well, you start to dress like this. We're going to see his home, and we're going to go through and see how tranquil it is, because they're saying it's tranquil. Let's see. Here we go.
Hey, what's up, AD? I'm Travis Barker. We're in Calabasas, California. Welcome to my home.
Hey, what's up, AD? I'm Travis Barker, and welcome to my home. We're in California. I got millions and millions of dollars because I'm charging Blink-182 fans $500 to $7,000 per ticket. Like, have you ever seen Blink live? I have. It's very messy. It's a fun show, but they're a sloppy band, and now it's like a lot of auto-tune is fixing it, so it sounds more epic. But like, that ain't a $7,000. There's no show that's like $1,000. Shows should be like 15 Fugazi level to like maybe I'd say 50 or 75. But anyway, Travis is dating a Kardashian now, so they need to keep making the money. That dollar bill tour or whatever they did back with before they released their Untitled album, that ain't gonna happen anymore. They're not gonna play small clubs for like fans that can't afford those. They're doing Taylor Swift tickets now. Oh my God. There we go.
Okay, so this is my living room.
Okay, so that looks like shit. It looks expensive, but it looks like shit. It's very white. Unless he has lighting, like different colored lighting to offset those white colors, we can make the walls purple and everything. This looks really, really sterile. Like, come on to my house. We don't have armrests on our fucking couch in the living room. I don't make as much as Travis. I don't think I'll ever see that much money. But I have armrests on my couch. That's like a necessity for you need armrests on your couch, Travis. Make another Blink-182 album so that you can afford armrests on your couch. If it's a real, you have so many cars, you don't have armrests. What is that? What are these stools here for? Is this for your feet? People sit on that? You bring little people over and they sit on that? It's the midgets from the old Blink-182 fucking music video. All right, let's see. This is ugly so far. What is this Indiana Jones shit he has on his table? Is this old artifacts that he stole from like fucking a museum? He has like a pretzel dildo on his fucking, on the Art of Bill trailer. That's like a pretzel dildo. All right, Travis.
Like zen when I come home from long tours or long nights at the studio, just a place to rest my head. And this room is also filled with some of my favorite artists.
What the fuck is this? Is that his wife's butt? That's like the butt I would draw when I was like a kid, being like, I could probably draw my own porn.
So I bought this house about 16 years ago. When I bought it, the way it was designed wasn't my favorite, but my kids learned how to ride bikes in this house. They skateboarded through this long hallway that you'll see later. I think they even rode like 50s, like dirt bikes in the house at one point. So we really lived in it and we really got the most out of what I had bought. And then there was just a time where I was touring so much and I felt like it was the perfect opportunity to do this remodel. I had interviewed several designers. And the day I met Waldo, the minute I spoke to him on the phone, his energy was just the best energy I've experienced. I mean, he had such great ideas and this.
He had such great ideas. Like, just put a dildo on your table, Travis. Put a picture of a butt drawn by a child on your fucking wall in your living room. Make everything white. Make everything look very sterile. Cat in the shot. All right, we'll keep him right here. Okay, buddy. Okay, we're trying to go to Travis's house.
Calming spirit about him and impeccable taste. I just decided to remodel my entire home instead of a couple rooms. And I left on tour and I literally gave him full control. It was the most amazing experience to come back a year later.
He's like, I just gave him full control to do anything he wants. If I came home and that was my house, I'd be like, what the fuck did you do? Where's the color? Where's the wood panels? Where's the life? He's like, I put Indiana Jones pots on your table, and we just knocked down your wall, and now it's open forever. If anybody wants to break in, just smash the window down. If I had his money, I would build like a compound that nobody could get into. If I had his money, I would put on ACs all over the house, and I would put the heat on too, so they compete with each other to make like an equilibrium of the best temperature ever. I would just fucking... He probably does that. I was kidding, but he probably does that. His pool is probably heated like all throughout the year. Like, you want to jump in the pool? It's already heated. Just wasting fucking... This is nuts.
You need to stop coming by. You need to stop always checking on it, because I want you to come a few days before you move in and just see it and be in awe. And that's what I did, and it was the best payoff. I was floored, like jaw to the ground. To have the ability to reimagine a home and do what he did was just... He does a phenomenal job.
What do you mean a phenomenal job? This is his fucking dining room. You gonna have Thanksgiving dinner in there? He has terrible taste. Is that the kitchen? They just put fruit. He's not eating his own fruit. Do you think they're cooking themselves? They ain't cooking themselves.
This is our formal dining room. With how much I work, how much Courtney works, and my kids with school and everything, we like to sit down on Sundays, just talk and put our phones away.
Why is this blurred out? Is it naked people? And the kids eating there? What is in there? What is that? This looks like shit, Travis. You left for tour and you came back and this happened? He's like, that's awesome, man. Oof.
And eat delicious vegan food. I do like to entertain. We have like friends and guests over for dinner, but I also don't like too many people in my home, because it is where I go to just get like peace of mind and relax, and I'm never here. So when I am here, I want to make it count.
He doesn't want too many people. Also, you have a huge home. You don't want people in it to see it. Second of all, you probably don't want people coming over there like, Travis, why does it look like shit? Why does it look really sterile? It looks like a fucking hospital. I don't like people coming over because they start judging how the architect did my home. It's very white. Did this table come from Cost Plus? This is a joke for Cost Plus fans. I've seen that table at Cost Plus. Like, that looks like a Cost... They're like, this is a $15 million table. It's like, I'd seen better tables at Cost Plus.
I sit here every time. Like, this is my seat. This is Courtney's seat.
So... He just has no... He sits in the normal seat. I would make a king chair and a queen chair. There all the kids sit in the peon chairs. It's like, little plebeian. You sit in your normal chair. And then we're sitting in like gold-plated, like completely furnished royalty chairs. That's what I would do with money. I wouldn't do that with money. I would live so fucking frugally. And then I would donate my money when I die to poor people in cancer research. He ain't doing that. Is he doing that? I hope he does that, Travis. Better not give that to your fucking crazy kids. We'll get into them. Alabama and Landon.
This is usually Penelope, Rain. This is Atiana. This is usually open for guests, whoever comes and eats with us.
I thought nobody comes.
This is usually Mason, Landon, and Alabama. And it literally doesn't change. It's the same seating arrangement every time. Courtney got me these way before we were together. We would spoil each other and buy each other Christmas presents and birthday presents. They've stayed in this room.
Look at this. He's like, Courtney got me these. This is just a stone candle holder. This is retarded. He's like, Courtney got me these. I'd be like, bitch, get me like a fucking Nintendo Switch 2. We have the money to buy it from the scalpers right now. Give me that. Give me a fucking Ferrari. How about that? Courtney has enough money. Getting stone candles. How much are those stone candles, you think? Let's take a guess. How much do you think those stone candles are worth? Also, those are probably from Cost Plus, too. I think I've seen those at Cost Plus as well. This video is brought to you by Cost Plus. You can go there and get all your Travis Barker gear. It's everything that Travis has in this home. I've seen it at Cost Plus in the furniture section. All right, we're going to the kitchen. Look at that. Look at that fucking stove. He don't cook on that. He hires somebody to cook on that. Man, you know how many grilled cheeses and macaroni and cheeses and that would cook on that fucking thing? Travis don't even make macaroni and cheese. He don't know how to make macaroni and cheese, right? Not real macaroni and cheese. He can figure out the box ingredients, I bet. He's like, ooh, this is just like drums. He's vegan, so he's eating shit macaroni and cheese. We want to impregnate those cows forcefully and get real cheese from that milk. That's what I want to do. I like to eat meat and drink milk, and I'm probably not creating as much carbon emissions as these fucking people, dude. How insane is that? I'm a vegan. Well, you're destroying the planet with your private jet and your fucking yacht, probably, and your cars. You don't need all those fucking 4-wheel drive cars. You have every single one. We're going to take out the, what is he into? Cadillacs? He has these old ass Cadillacs that are like combustion machines, right? Unless he like updates the engines. I don't think you do though, right? You want the old style engine because it wouldn't make any sense really, unless you don't care about the money he's spending on the gas. And I respect Travis's talent for drums. Like, he puts in the work for it. As a person, I don't respect him at all. I think he's a weird dunce of a human being.
All right, so this is my kitchen, and this is my fiance.
Oh, she's just chilling on the island.
It's the decorative furniture.
Here's my wife, and she's like not dressed up. She's just like, I'm in my robe. Fuck these people. Fucking. Have you ever seen Travis with her and his other wife too? It's awful. If you like do that together in public, like he's like grabbing her ass in public and shit, and she's just in there like, Travis has a tattooed head. I'm such a bad girl. Such a bad girl. He's like a cholo, but he's white. It's so crazy. He survived a plane crash. He survived a plane crash. What has she survived? Nothing. How do you relate to her? How does he relate to her? He's like, babe, when I was in that plane crash, I was thinking about my whole life. And she was like, one time I was on a horse and it started moving and startled me. The fuck has she ever been in a dangerous situation? Ugh.
Drinking this matcha that you made me, your famous matcha.
I'm gonna throw up. I can't even get through this part, dude. I can't watch Travis with fucking Kourtney Kardashian, man. This is awful. All right. Ooh. Oh yeah, her hair's all messy and stuff. I have bed head from Travis putting his pencil penis inside of me. He probably has a big dick. He probably has a fucking slanging dick. That shit's like a fucking elephant trunk. Puts that shit in her. Whatever. I'm not gonna say it. So he's putting his hands on her legs or naked legs in front of like the cameras. He's like, "Hey, babe, I'm drinking your famous matcha that you put your fingers all over after they were inside of me, Travis. This is amazing. Can you get a picture of you grabbing my ass and throw it on Instagram and say how much you love me, Travis? We have billions of dollars." I hate her.
I actually make the best matcha. Way better than
The best.
any matcha place in LA, Alfred.
Bullshit.
Matcha. My matcha is actually the best.
It is. Why don't you show the little matcha station?
Ooh, you see her look at his ass?
Cha-cha matcha.
It is.
My matcha is actually the best.
It is.
Woo! Woo! They are just sexual beings. Woo! That's why I love watching them, because it just makes me be like, yeah, sex. Gross. Gross, gross, gross. And also, why is he wearing this? Also, she was looking at his ass. Look at how baggy that is. There's no ass to be had there in that shirt. That's a onesie. That's a leather baggy onesie she's looking at. What do you have? Do you have fucking Superman X-ray vision? She's on the laptop too. What is she doing? Is she emailing people? She has people email for her. Is she on Etsy? What is she doing? What does she do on the internet?
One of my favorite things is like this matcha station over here where I have everything. Cinnamon, I have nutmeg, I have cacao. You know, I can heat up tea really quick. And my kitchen used to look...
Travis, I can heat up tea really quick too. It's called a fucking electric kettle, you dipshit. I can heat up tea real quick. Yeah, all of England can as well. Yep. That's what we have, the power to heat up water really quickly and make really good matcha. Do you grow it yourself, Travis? Did you get it at Erewhon? I bet you he did. If he has people go out, he's like, yeah, go get some food for me. And make sure it's Erewhon. I want $60 peanuts. Fuck out of here.
A lot different. There actually used to be a wall here that just had an archway where you could like walk through. These windows were not like this. It was more like a wall with selected windows. So now you just have like this amazing view. And I did that everywhere in my house. Like I love those windows. I love the lighting and I love that it's like kind of industrial. And I love this like wooden posts. I love that it just looks like old. And
That's the only piece of wood in the house besides like the tables and chairs. You could have just made that whole house wood. I love this wood. Why is everything drywall? It's all drywall, right? I don't think that's wood.
my aesthetic would be like minimal. I just like minimal. I don't like when people put a bunch of things everywhere.
That's rich people for you. I really like minimal. I have all this money everywhere, but it's just too much stuff. Dude, if I had all that money, I would have tons of stuff. I would fill that house with stuff. Like, what do I want today? Stuff. Buy more stuff. I'd have clutter. I would have clutter. If it gets too much clutter, I'd hire somebody to undo the clutter for me. There's too much stuff. I don't like too much stuff, but I have like 50 fucking Cadillacs. Yeah, all right, Travis. All right, bonehead.
And the freezer are here. So I like very like clean space because it allows me to think and doesn't like crowd my vibe. This is the table we eat dinner at, like on normal nights or breakfast, or just like sit and have like tea.
He eats breakfast at that table with the fucking leaves. You have to like move the leaves out of your... Who's sitting there? The person has to move... Ugh, Dad, I have to move the leaves in the fucking big plant. Does he take the big plant off every time? Or is he just like, don't move the leaves? It's a $1,500 plant. Don't touch that. You can't even see everybody. There's too much. Too much. I like minimalism, but when I eat breakfast with my kids, I like to not be able to see them. I like a big plant in front of their face, and I like to see them move the plant out of their food because it's in their plate.
I fell in love with this house. I was living in Bel Air Crest and I had a 3-story home. I had 3 children and it was just, we had elevators and it was just too much. So this is a 1-story house that's just like under 10,000 square feet.
You know, this one's a minimalist home. It's under 10,000 feet, so you know it's nice and cozy. These people are aliens. Really, they don't know what real life is anymore. They're like completely like just lost in the sauce. You know, for like $500,000, you could buy like an amazing like cabin looking home with like 3 stories. You could have like an attic that you could finish and turn in. And he buys this just like flat land. And also, you're taking up more land, dickhead. 10,000 square feet is it's 1 story. Fuck you, buddy. Make that, separate that with different stories, you asshole. We'll just go over it. Like, can you believe like Kourtney Kardashian put her like disgusting butt cheeks all over his fucking kitchen island? If like I did that, people are like, ugh. But she does it. It's like, ugh. It's like, no, ugh. That's what we say about that. Why did you think that was a good idea? It's like, yeah, I just put my butt cheeks all over the kitchen. You put it in the fridge too. You just open up the fridge, take some salami, and just wipe your ass with it, and then put it back in the fucking fridge. Kourtney, disgusting. See, like we can just say like you can have all the money in the world, and you can still be like total white trash, right? That ain't gonna knock the trash out of you. Look at his fucking oh my god, this looks like a Marilyn Manson music video. Kidding me?
This is our TV room. We spend holidays here. Like we actually spent New Year's Eve here and it was so fun. We just played games, put together like a 1,500 piece puzzle, which took days to finish, but it was a lot of fun. We watched like the ball drop, watched my performance that was pre-filmed.
No, he has a TV room. He has a living room. And he has a TV room. You know what I have? I have a living room with a TV in it. Just one. Just one.
Minimal.
Yeah, he's a minimalist. He needs 2 fucking living rooms.
At minimum.
He might have more. He might have more.
Cool. From the moment I wake up and when I start making matcha or like coffee, I turn on that fireplace. One of my
Why? Why do you turn on the fireplace, Travis? That is a waste of gas.
It gets cold and
That's a gas fireplace. That ain't real wood burning. I think is that illegal in California for wood fireplaces? Maybe not, but still, that is a gas fireplace. Why in the morning? Right in the morning. I told you he fucking heats his pool all day. He's like, I just need to go in the pool right now. I don't have time to wait for it to heat, even though I have like magic pool that can get any temperature I want. I want it at that temperature all day. It's probably at fucking 98 degrees, perfect body temperature. And it's just like, oh. And I just soak in it. Oh. He probably has an isolation chamber. He probably injects himself with adrenochrome. Oh, no, that's QAnon stuff. He's in the Illuminati now, though, with the Kardashians. That's for damn sure.
My favorite things in the house. So this room used to have like vaulted ceilings and used to look way different. So they
Probably
got
looked
rid
better.
of all of the recessed lighting and just flattened everything out in here. That made everything like clean lines, very like minimal and easy to like live in.
He's basically saying it used to look interesting, and then we just stripped it completely of any character at all. Minimalist. We're like very minimalist here. I have 2 Humvees, 3 living rooms, 500 bedrooms. My house is only under 10,000 square feet, but also it's 1 story, so it takes up a ton of land mass. I have a massive pool outside. He probably has multiple pools. He probably has multiple pools. One in the front, one in the back, maybe one on the side too. He's like, well, that's the heated one. This one's the ice cold one. We just dump ice in it all day. We just buy ice and dump it. He probably has one of those. He probably fucking jumps in ice water like a dickhead. And look at how wacky he dresses. Can we just keep talking about his fucking outfit? His leather ass baggy onesie. It's like a bedtime onesie for like somebody's into like bondage. He's like, dude, I'm so dark and brooding, but I'm in Blink-182. Really? The band that fucking talks about dick jokes and talking about fucking their dogs? I'm just so, I have to tattoo my head. When Courtney brought him home to the family, were they like, oh, this is a good business merger? Or were they like, that guy? The guy that has like shitty cursive writing under his eye? Does Kourtney Kardashian have any tattoos? She has one for Travis, I bet, right? They're like sick like that, I bet. And it's like right on her fucking it's like in a gross place. I'll just do that. Destroy my
Got the ceilings up in every room as high as we could. I really love these chairs.
I
That's
don't.
like where I sit when I come in here. Once in a while, I'll take all the pillows off of this and just lay down. Because I've like written songs in this couch. I'm constantly walking around with my phone.
I've like written songs in this couch. Oh. Amazing, Travis. You write music? That's the couch that those songs are written on? Bro, you play the drums.
My kids are recording and be like, what are you doing? And I'm like tapping like an idea or like a rhythm.
I'm writing songs. I just bring that beat in and I'm like, write something to it. And you're like, so write the song? Mark, I have a beat here. That's the song. I wrote it. It's like, okay, so I'll write a whole song around that, Travis. It's not how that works. You don't start with the beat and then you're like, I wrote the song. No, I wrote the song around your beat. You keep the beat of the song that we write the harmonies for. I wrote songs on that fucking couch. I just went there. Yeah. Yeah. That's it.
This is our entertainment room. This ping pong table is all cement.
I was right. He has 3 living rooms. This is our entertainment room. Well, you have ping pong in there? Do you have any fucking PlayStation games? What do the kids do in there? Dad, I don't want to play ping pong. I want to go spend your money, make music videos with your money and have you produce it. You see his kids' music videos? Those songs suck. And those kids have nothing to say. They grew up with like millions of dollars and dad has a studio. Alabama Barker. Writing diss tracks. Cut it out. You know what I mean? Joey Gladstone, cut it out. That's what I say to that.
I Googled ping pong tables and this came up and I was just, I have to have ping pong.
Hold on, let's take this in. Let's take this in.
Our entertainment room. This ping pong table is all cement. When I fell in love with ping pong, I Googled ping pong tables and this came up and I was just, I have to have this.
This is ridiculous. So like this one, I Googled something and just bought it. It's all cement. Oh. Cool, Travis. They're so smart for Googling that. I Googled shit and bought it too. You shouldn't have said that. This is all cement and then you walk away from it. So I Googled it and I was like, I have to have that. And I have so much money that I just could have it no matter what the price was. I Google shit and buy it all the time. Because I'm Travis Barker and I charge $5,000 for a fucking ticket to an arena show.
Really heavy. A team of 8 people came in and installed it. There was a point during quarantine where...
Whoa, okay. A team of 8 people came in to fucking install his goddamn ping pong table. You know what I would do if I did that? Because I've done manual labor where I had to move fucking refrigerators and basically like appliances like washers and dryers and then install them. And if one of those, like those are necessities, right? But if I had to install a fucking 8-person concrete ping pong table in this motherfucker's sterile ass shit house, I'd be like, wow, I'm going to go home and kill myself if this is what life is like. Imagine that, those guys, they're all Mexicans too. I bet you they're all Mexicans. I'm just saying, this is California, they just charge the Mexicans $3 for it. He ain't paying the big price for like, I'll cut that out. But they're Mexicans.
we would just play every day and have the coolest ping pong tournaments. I play with my kids, I play with court, play with guests when they come over. I also have like a lot of cool art in here. A lamp that I designed with Buster and Punch that has like a little skull on it.
That is the tackiest shit I've ever seen, dude. And also, you don't get to have like a cool looking badass skull next to a ping pong table. Yeah, come on in my ping pong table. You're like, why is there a skull in here? Because it's awesome. Anyway, check this out. We do that all day. He doesn't have to do anything. He just gets to go to the studio and just like have producers help him write shit and all that stuff. And then fucking just like, oh, we just play ping pong all day. We just fucking do puzzles, 15,000 piece puzzle. We don't, yeah, whatever. I have 3 living rooms so far. There's probably 4. Actually, this is the 4th, right? I think this is the 3rd. But still, there's more living rooms to come, I bet. Also, he says that he designed this light himself. This looks like a trash can that you'd buy at Target. I saw one of those today. I was at Target today, and I saw Travis's amazing lamp that he designed himself. I was like, oh, I can buy that for $50 and put trash in it. All right, Travis. I don't want him designing anything ever again. Ever. You ever seen the famous Stars and Straps like clothing line that he had? It was like really shitty stuff. It's basically the famous Stars and Straps logo kind of looked like that. I'll put it right here. The S that we used to draw as kids. It was pretty much just that lettering. Stars and Straps, dude. I'm a cholo. You're not, Travis. You're not a cholo, buddy.
Some cool books like a Pettibone book. I love all his art. Extra ping pong balls because we lose them all the time.
What in a goblet? In a stone goblet you keep your ping pong balls in? Fuck you, Travis Barker, dude. This is dickhead behavior.
I'm a big collector of BMX bikes. Most of my BMX bikes are at my studio because I have about 25 of them.
Are you Matt Hoffman? Then you don't need 25 BMX bikes. He probably has an electric bike too that he rides in his house, I bet. Look at how white he is. He's in California. He don't leave his house. He just fucking rides his bike in his house and does a studio and then makes matcha. The best matcha in the world. And then he fucking licks the island in his kitchen that his wife put her butt stains all over because he's so in love with her, I bet. These people are sick.
My sister actually gave me this one. It was like sitting at her mom's house and I'm like, do you know what this is? This is so special and so cool. Like,
oh yeah, it's so special. I would say that's a special bike, Travis. That looks like a bike for a special person if I've ever saw one. That's a white bike, Travis. It's just a white bike. That looks like crap. If you rode that around in California, people are like, you're a Look at that. And the head tattoos and the white bike. You being a. That's what I would say if I saw him. I wouldn't say that. I'd just be like, I'd tell somebody else, he's. That guy's kind of. And he's wearing that. Is he riding around wearing that? It's all puffed out like fucking MC Hammer parachute pants. Ooh, how sweaty is he? Oh, he's not sweaty at all, right? Because he has fucking central air. It's probably fucking 65 degrees in there all the time, even in the summer. All the time. He leaves for tour. Nobody's in the house except for maintenance people all the time, though, right? People that have to make food for his kids. And if nobody's in the house, I bet you it's fucking totally cool because he doesn't want to come home from tour or from the grocery. Well, he doesn't go to the grocery store. He doesn't want to come home from his fucking riding around in his convertibles and shit to a hot home. He wants to make sure that it's perfectly equilibrium in there when he gets in. I like it at 65. I live in California, the desert. What is this painting? Is this another nude photo? Why is it blurred out? What is that of? Is that of a... Is there a penis in there?
So if you guys want it, it's yours today. So we grabbed it. We snatched it immediately. So this...
What is that? Is that a statue of Courtney naked? Why are these blurred out? You think they rented it for staging? I bet you a lot of this is staging. They go to like Home Depot or something like that and like just put some fucking shit plants all over the place. Put a big plant that protrudes all over the where you're gonna have your dishes to eat your food on the fucking kitchen table where you eat breakfast. That ain't there all the time. It's probably something from like Home Depot and they're like just blur it out. It'll look like it's cool, but really it's just like just make me look interesting because my house is not.
This is our bar area. This is actually an incense holder. It's by Matt McCormick, who's a great artist and good friend of mine. These are champagne flutes. Someone gave it to us like after we got engaged.
That looks like shit. Look at him. Yeah, this looks like it's from fucking iParty on Halloween. Did you get that at our iParty, Travis? Can you imagine if he paid somebody to like, dude, go and get interesting shit, and they're like, I don't know, and they go to iParty, get plastic champagne bottles. They're like, oh, it's cool. Not bottles, but you know what I mean. Don't fucking, you know what I mean. Who's the woman on his neck? That's weird, dude.
What's his ex-wife's name?
Is it his ex-wife? I'll put her name here. Is it her? Shanna Barker. Shanna Barker kind of looking she's kind of looking like a Bogdananoff now. She got all Bogdanoffed out.
It says Travis and Courtney, October 17th, 2021. And
oh no, it says Travis and Courtney on it. Oh god, they're disgusting.
it says hashtag forever. So that is the first day, October 17th, we ever like hooked up or hung out like as more than friends. And
whoa, so is it the first day they had sex? Is that what he just said? This champagne glass has the date that we first had sex? He's like, it's the first day we hooked up or we're more than friends. That's gross. It's like, yeah, I have a picture of me putting my fucking penis inside of Courtney, and it has the date that this happened. It's hanging up in my living room. Is that what the blurred photo is? That's sick, dude. Not sick in a cool way. Sick in a sick way.
all right, so this is my home studio. During quarantine, I built this. I did all.
This is the coolest room in the house. This is actually cool because it's not just white walls. He has like the sound absorbers up here, so it's like blue. Imagine if you put white sound absorbers. I bet you he would fucking think that would cool. That couch is kind of crappy, but it's a couch for this thing, so it's all cool. Yeah, this is cool. The table, that's a nice table. It looks like they dinged it a bunch of times when they brought it in. I know that's the design. That's jokes. But this is the coolest room in the house.
Valentine here, wrote most of Jaden's album here, played on everybody's album here from like an electronic drum kit. This Roland kit comes in so handy because like you can pick whatever drum sound you want. It can be as quiet or as loud as you want.
Yeah, that's what an electric drum set is, Travis. It's an electric kit, so you can like turn down the volume and like pick the sounds. Oh, like in an electric drum kit? Who is this for? Are people that watch Architectural Digest? Like, do they not know what an electric drum kit is? That's fucking ridiculous.
To record here. There's a vocal booth. Like I would work till 4 or 5 in the morning and everyone would be asleep. My main instrument by far is the drums. But yeah, I have like an old like Juno here. I have like a Roland here.
I have a Juno here. Okay, that's usually, if it's a Juno 6, it's an expensive, I don't know if that was a Juno 6. It's an expensive synthesizer. It's an old 80s synthesizer that has some great sounds in it. And then he's like, I have a Roland here. What, the company? What Roland does he know what he has? Or did he hire somebody to build all that for him? He's like, I have a Roland here. I have a Boss. I have a Gibson. Does he know what Roland? I have a Roland. I have a Roland. I have a couple Rolands. There's a Roland over there. What Roland? What do you mean? Is it a pedal? Is it a fucking synthesizer? What are you talking about, Travis? That's a company. He don't know what he's talking about. Does it say bro on his shirt? It looks like it says bro. He's like, bro. It's so hot in this fucking leather jumper. You know what he looks like? He looks like a plumber from space. Looks like a space plumber in that little outfit.
Like my week this week was like NLE Choppa, and then it was like Gunna. It was Thug. It was Machine Gun Kelly. It was Avril Lavigne.
Nice.
Get it. So he's producing the fucking hard hitters, huh? Avril Lavigne, Machine Gun Kelly, Gunna. Sick. Then I don't want to listen to any music you produce, Travis. You kidding me? He could just be like, we recorded Blink-182 in here. I'd be like, oh, that's cool. He's like, Avril was in here. Whoa. Sick, Travis. What is this, fucking 2003? Man, Sum 41 was in here. We got all of them, man. We got my son Landon in here. We had Alabama in here. You know, the hard hitters. The real talent. The ones that are straight up industry plants. Sick, Travis. Bro.
It was Willow. So it changes.
Willow Smith? Maybe. He had Avril. You know what I mean? Just as talented.
It depends on the week, and I love it like that. I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. So this room is my movie theater.
He has a movie theater.
It was Will Smith.
Oh my God, it was Willow Smith? No way. So he just called her Willow? He's bragging about fucking recording Willow Smith? Travis, what happened? Though there's a song with Willow and Avril Lavigne. Oh, I gotta listen to that. Featuring Travis Barker on drums. I gotta listen to that. That sounds like a fucking bang. It's like, dude, we got a record store day. You're like, yeah, do you have the Willow Smith album? The one with Avril Lavigne and Travis Barker on it? This is gonna be worth 5 cents in 25 years. All right, you wanna see his movie theater? He has a movie theater. This is on living room number 4, if I'm correct.
So this room is my movie theater. I like to watch UFC fights in here, and movies, obviously. There's all...
Jesus Christ, dude. Oh my God. Also, those chairs look fucking really uncomfortable. You ever have those pillow chairs where it's all pillows, that's the backrest? Those are uncomfortable. You know what I do with those? I take all the pillows off of it. Yeah, there's somebody that sits in that beanbag staring at the people while the movie plays behind them. It's probably Willow Smith. Those kids are insane. Who's on the beanbag?
It's a dog bed? Do they have dogs?
Oh, it might be a dog bed. Yeah, they probably have 50 dogs. I like minimalism. I like minimalism. I have a fucking movie theater and a TV room.
If we're just having like a night and it's like a weekend and I don't have the kids, we usually like fall asleep in here. These couches are so comfortable. It's like a huge bed once you take all the pillows off.
Oh, here we go. This is where the action happens. Look at this. Woo! Getting them butt stains on that, Courtney. Look at this. This is our bedroom. We TV too high. There's a whole subreddit for that. Our TV too high. That is TV too high. Let me tell you. This is probably a very comfortable bed though, but this room looks disgusting. They have a fireplace here too. Does he wake up and turn that fireplace on as well and then just leave the room? Travis? Oh, look at, they have one of those cuddlers that you put your arms around. How much do you think that is? 5K? A 5K cuddler?
This is my bedroom. This is where I rest my head and sleep. When I want to entertain in this room, I have the ability to turn on my fireplace with this handy remote. It's apparently very upset with me right now, so let me try it again. So if I'm home...
This is an awful place to have a fireplace too, because if the TV's on, because now the light coming from the fireplace and the movement from the light is interfering with the light and movement coming from the television. This is Architectural Digest. Yeah, this isn't Architectural Digest. It's Architectural Crohn's disease. You shit all over yourself. Look at this fucking light right here, dude. It's another Indiana Jones relic. Look at that. Fucking hell. The red roses there too. They die and then he puts more red roses there. Or that's staging and they bought that for this video. Probably the latter. And he has a glass, like, fucking whiskey holder for water. And so we just want some water. Dude, he can't get, so he needs it there because he can't get up and go get water in the middle of the night without walking 10 miles through his fucking hallways to go to the kitchen.
With the bed, it's like an organic mattress. And yes, like mattresses can be toxic and have all sorts of bad things that everyone sleeps on and they don't know about it. But it has the ability to lift the head.
What are you talking about? You shouldn't have a dirty mat. That's like a dirty mattress that you pee in and let the pee soak in the middle of it, or like just, you don't have a bed cover. What are you talking about? I know mattresses can have toxicity in them. Oh, usually the best thing you can do is sleep on concrete. I should be sleeping on my fucking concrete ping pong table, but you know, the mattress is comfortable. What are you talking about? Mattresses are toxic. It's only, from my understanding, it's only toxic if you are really disgusting in the mattress. And all the sweat and everything like that gets in there and get moldy. You know what I mean? But that's what you have a bed cover for. To catch all that. Architectural Digest, everybody. So everybody that has a mattress, it's like, yeah, I know, you're gonna die. What are you talking about, Travis? This is shit that the Kardashians fucking say to him. You know what I mean? Yeah, mattresses are toxic. Wait, really? Yep, right when you buy it, it's toxic. Holy shit, why are we buying it? Why aren't they all recalled?
And as well as like lift like the foot of the bed, it also vibrates.
Hell yeah, dude. It also vibrates. Man, I'm thinking about you and Courtney now because you want us to think about that. Because you're grabbing her ass and fucking putting her butt on things all over the fucking internet and you're saying weird stuff about her. It also vibrates. Sick, man. Sick. No, actually sick. That's disgusting. Sick. Gross, Travis. What happened to him? Actually, I don't even know what he was like before that. I think he was a douchebag too when he did that Travis, Meet the Travises show he did on MTV. Meet the Travises? Was that what the show was called? Meet the Douchebags?
Build this, but you can't, so it's vibrating right now.
It's vibrating right now. You know what that means? All right, so he has a skull right here, and then he has Courtney and Travis right here, so they can remind themselves of what we look like. This is where all my clothes are. It says Barker right here. His fucking last name is all over his fucking room. This is douchey.
So this is one of my closets. I have a few.
Minimalist. I have 500 closets in this under 10,000 square foot, one-story home. Look at these shoes. These are terrible. You think he wears these shoes with this outfit? He's the shiny man from Shinyville, shining around.
This one is primarily t-shirts, a lot of vintage t-shirts, a lot of like fleece, like sweatshirts, sweatpants.
He has one room for his fucking t-shirts. And then I have the pants room. That's about 6 miles in the other direction. And then we have the underwear room, the shoes room. He has a room for every part of his body. Minimalist.
A little bit of shoes in here, but most of my shoes are in my other closet.
The shoe room. Most of them are in the shoe room.
I love vintage t-shirts. It's kind of like the same passion I have for like skateboarding and BMX bikes, like my childhood.
So like he never has to wash his shirts ever again. He has one shirt for every day for the rest of his life. Who washes his clothes? Not him. Not him at all. That's why they don't want to hire somebody to wash their shirts, so they just buy infinite amount of shirts. You think he has somebody dress him, like tailoring him and like measuring him and then tailoring the outfit for every day?
Or just someone that is in charge of the wardrobe. So they
Oh yeah, they probably pick out outfits for him. That's why they picked out this one. And whoever picked this outfit, fire them. Because this looks stupid. And you look like a big stupid man walking around in a gimp outfit. Also, look at all this grass, dude. In a fucking desert in California, you have all that grass that you're watering every day. Bitch, please. That shit is awful, man. Who mows that? Not him. Not Courtney. Courtney don't even know how to use a lawnmower. She doesn't even know you have to pull a fucking crank or pull a puller to turn on the lawnmower. She just thinks it's magic. She's like, well, the Mexican touches it and it turns on. Look at this. Courtney was looking at his butt earlier. We get a good shot of his butt now. There's nothing there right now with that fucking jumper. It's so baggy. Also, what are you putting in that pocket? That's a big pocket. What are you putting in there? You putting Courtney in there?
This is a Buick Grand National GNX. It's really just in the best condition.
Because I never drive it ever. I just have it. How many times do you think he drove that? 3? 10? I bet you can count on both hands how many times he's actually driven that car. Really. He just collects them. Yeah, today I'm going to take out the Buick. Why do these people collect all these fucking cars? Fucking idiots.
Buick Grand National GNX. It's really just in the best condition. It only has 600 miles on it. So they only made it
It only has 600. He doesn't drive the car. It only has 600 miles on it. I just have it here. And also, nobody drove it here. It was on a fucking truck and got brought to my fucking, and we never touch it. How do you know it works? It might not even work. Is there an engine in it? We don't know. This has never been driven.
This is a G-Wagon. It's called a 4x4 squared. They only made them for 2 years. I did nothing to it except like murder it out and make it all black.
I murdered it out.
You murdered out all of us.
Dude, yo, you murdered out that car, dog? That looks cool, man. That's a black car. Sick, bro. I didn't do anything but murder it out. Oh, so you painted it yourself? You got somebody else to paint it for you?
This is my Rolls Royce, the Cullinan. This is like the first SUV Rolls Royce ever came out with. Nothing is gonna compete as far as comfort when it comes to the Rolls Royce. It feels like you've never left your living room. It came with the stars on the roof, but in this one, it has like the feature where it has shooting stars, where like you'll see a shooting star every so many seconds. It's so comfortable. Like the times I've been driven in it, I just don't want to get out.
The times I've been driven in it. So he ain't even driving his own cars, dude. Jesus Christ. Imagine that's your life. You're like, oh yeah, just like call the driver and just have him bring me wherever at any moment, anytime, ever. That's insane. Why do you own a car? Just get a rental service to bring you everywhere. You have it because it's cool, man. It's fucking cool, dude. You want to see my cars? All right, that's it. And you close the fucking garage. Yeah, that's what we do. We just look at the cars. And then I hire some guy to drive me. So we're going to In-N-Out Burger so I can get a vegan. I just get buns. I go to In-N-Out Burger and just get buns because it's the only vegan thing they have. Buns and lettuce.
I'm not really into being driven around by anybody. I really love being in the space by myself and listening.
Yes, you are. You love being driven around. We've seen you be driven around like a million times. It doesn't even look like you drive cars.
All right, AD. Thanks for coming by. You're always welcome at my house, but I gotta go.
Sick. So that's Travis Barker's home, everybody. What a nightmare. That's what he's doing with that money. You go pay your $2,000 Blink-182 tickets for nosebleed seats, and Travis gets to put more fireplaces in his 7 living rooms. And then buy cars that he doesn't even use. It only has 600 miles on it. Oh, okay. Can you give it to somebody for free? Just give it to somebody who needs a car. How about that? Anyway, well, that's Travis Barker's home.
The cribs.
This is Travis Barker's cribs, dog. That's pretty much it. That's all we got for you. So, whew. That's stupid.